Hello again. Here we are with another of our Viva Connection sessions, and we've been doing these sessions. This is one quite late in the day, if you like, but we managed to pin Gabriela Maldonado-Montano down, and we have her with us for a few minutes anyway. And my lovely partner in crime is going to introduce Gabriela to you and let you know who she is and ask the all-important commonly asked question, which I'm really looking forward to hearing Gabriela speak to.
So Gabby, welcome. And Sheila just pronounced your name so beautifully. I'm leaving it. But so,
she's impressive.
Gabriela, I know. She must have lived in a similar kind of language zone or something. So Gabby, just briefly, we know that you've been involved in the principles since about 1996.
Yes.
And in a wide variety of environments and a whole list of descriptive terms. So you're facilitator, you're a trainer, you're a teacher, you're a coach, mentor, the list probably goes on, but I mean, that's quite impressive. And as we both know you really well and have had wonderful benefit of, your training, friendship and comradeship, superb. We have a really super question for you this afternoon. And it is, can I create the environment for insights to happen?
Yes, I love that question. And thank you, Sue and Sheila, for doing this. And thank you again for committing yourselves to doing Viva, which is actually my favorite event of the year. So thank you for all your efforts and commitment and love. That question is, I think it's a paradoxical question. But what came to mind was a conversation that Jack was having with Sheila and I for a group of people, and how he reminded us that Sydney said the purpose of sharing the principles really is just to help each other. It's just to help humanity, And the reason why that came up is because I've noticed that the environment that we set for our clients or for a class or, for our family members or for whomever we're with, has a therapeutic effect on people. And I would describe that as the environment of love and openness to stepping in the unknown with them. An environment that sees that both the person you're with or the group you're with and us are the principles in action or divinity in action or mind in action. And I think there is a real recognition of that feeling when it's present in the room. And what I've noticed is that that's what people tend to remember, the feeling that you shared together. So just in my own experience, actually as the recipient of that feeling, what I know for sure is that when you are in that space of love and non-judgment and presence and kindness, I have felt such a clarity and also a willingness to step into the unknown. And I've experienced such a sense of, it's like my listening gets better. And when I'm talking about my listening, I'm talking about my listening to mind. I'm able to really hear mine so much more clearly. And I've had quite a surprising insights in that space. So I've experienced that, as a recipient or I'm going to call it as a recipient of that feeling. But then I've also noticed that as a facilitator and a coach, I've worked with people, as you've said, in a variety of settings, and some of the people that I've worked with have been in circumstances that are very challenging, very extreme. And frankly, it was the feeling that we shared that allowed for insights on their behalf, actually with very little teaching, with almost no teaching on my part. So this is very interesting. This is a very interesting question for me. This is a question that I reflect upon a lot. This is something that when I was learning originally about how to share the principles and how I function psychologically at the most basic level, and not only psychologically, but spiritually. Sid and Roger Mills, we used to reflect a lot upon the importance of the feeling. A lot. And the reason for that is because the feeling, guides us as to where we are in our listening and where we are personally. So am I saying that could I make someone have an insight? No, I could not. I wish I could, but I can't. But I know that when we step in a space of love and presence, of emptiness, in the unknown, in a sense of goodwill and lightheartedness, we're actually planting or setting the best possible environment for our client or our clients or our friends to hear something new for themselves. So, and I think that's one of the hallmarks of Viva, the feeling of openness and the feeling of love, the feeling of friendship, the feeling of goodwill and lightheartedness, the feeling of space. I just feel like there's so much space. I don't feel cramped. I feel a sense of friendship and collegial environment. And so I feel Viva, it's kind of the embodiment of what we are saying allows human beings to see something deeper in their lives and something beautiful and something fun. And that's actually one of my most favorite thing about the event, I think, is just how much fun people have, and there's a sense of lightheartedness and connection. This might seem a little extreme for you, but I really feel this way. I just feel that Viva is a place where we experience the possibility for world peace and connection, because people come from all over the world and, we all have an accent of some sort. And yet there is such a deep connection that goes beyond our languages and our culture or our particular interest. And so it nourishes my soul. And I know that it nourishes the soul of all the participants. So thank you for setting that up for us.
That's beautiful, Gabby. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you saying that about Viva as well, because it's funny, it wasn't a leading question at all. And yet, as you were describing it, and I was thinking along with you, we sort of create a space and beautiful things happen in that space of Viva. People are in the lightheartedness and having fun and being relaxed. We're kind of setting as the scene as the best way that we can for insight to happen, I suppose, without really thinking about it. So that's a really good point. And thank you for sharing about your way of seeing the environment. It's lovely. And we're excited to have you again with us this year for our 5th birthday. I didn't say that at the beginning, but you've been at every single event so far.
Yes, I'm so happy and honored and excited. And, I love the dinners. I love the music. I love the singing. I love the coffees. I love the speakers. I love the sharing. I love Spain. I love the Mediterranean. I love the ice cream. I mean, it's just like a no-brainer, you know. So anyway, yes, I really hope that if you're watching this, that you join us and you're able to experience the incredible, deep feeling of connection and love that we shared in this little town of Albir, right? When is the date? The date of Viva is going to be?
The 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of November.
November 2019.
Exactly. Yeah.
Be there. Yeah, be there.
Cool. Thank you, Gabby.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.